Today on Football Analysed, I have chosen a random assortment of strikers who have lit up our game throughout the last 10 years. And today, we are going to be tier list ranking them. The tiers go from unmatched God to insane to S to A to B, because I haven't chosen any flops. I don't see any reason to create further delay, so hit the subscribe button, like the video, and let's jump into it. First on this list, Harry Kane. Now, Harry Kane, I think he's going into insane. I do not believe he's worthy of unmatched God yet, because, quite simply put, he has not won a trophy in his whole career. And I'm a Tottenham fan, believe me, it hurts. But watching Kane throughout the years, his unmatched ability to find the net from anywhere and his passing is quite simply insane for a striker. He is quite literally the complete striker. Out of all of these guys, Harry Kane is the best passer. He's one of the best finishers out of anyone in the world ever. There are not many people you would probably rather have on your team than Harry Kane. Really is a complete player, but unfortunately for him, he has not come across a trophy yet, which also, unfortunately for him, is not looking like they'll change at Bayern Munich. They are 8 points down, I believe, to Leverkusen, and they got knocked out of the DFB Pokal by Saarbrücken, who are literally a third league team. But yeah, Harry Kane, straight into the insane tier. Moving on, Robert Lewandowski. Now, Robert Lewandowski is going straight into the unmatched God category, because unlike Harry Kane, he has won his fair share of trophies. A Champions League, 10 Bundesligas, countless golden boots, and he really should have won the Ballon d'Or in 2020. Unfortunately, it was cancelled, but we're not going purely off trophies here. Lewandowski is a menace at finishing. Have you ever watched the guy play? He simply can find the net from anywhere. He has the striker's instinct to sniff out a chance from miles away and put himself in the right position to dispatch an incredible, accurate shot into the back of the net. Robert Lewandowski is arguably the best striker of this generation, and in my opinion, he is the best striker in this generation. People will disagree. The man who's coming next will definitely give him a run for his money, but to me, Robert Lewandowski goes into the unmatched God category, and he's the best striker of this generation. Next up, the man who mistook Giorgio Chiellini for a chicken schnitzel sandwich, it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez is going straight into the unmatched God category. He is, alongside Lewandowski, unrivaled among strikers of our generation. He is striker's instinct personified. His positioning in front of goal is insane. Give him any pass, any type of pass, and he will put it in the back of the net. His consistency is insane. He has been at the top of his game from, let's say, 2010 to quite literally 2020. To stay on top of your game for 10 years and be that consistent in scoring amazing goals consistently is amazing. It's so hard to do. But Luis Suarez makes it look easy, because that's the kind of guy he is. Luis Suarez is an unmatched God of strikers of our generation. Next on this list is Sergio Aguero. Sergio Aguero is going into the insane category. I do not deem him worthy of unmatched God because he hasn't won the Champions League, and other than being a ballistic missile up front and at scoring goals, he isn't exactly a playmaker. Aguero is not known for his passing ability or his dribbling ability. He is known for his goddamn finishing, and with good reason. Aguero won a Premier League Golden Boot, 5 Premier League titles, including that famous win over Queen's Park Rangers in the last minute, which Martin Tyler narrated very appropriately. And that really puts him where I can't put him into unmatched God, because he isn't unmatched God worthy, but he is an insane striker and one of our best we've seen this generation. So Sergio Aguero goes into the insane category. Next on this list is Antoine Griezmann. Now this is tough for me because I want to put him into insane, but he's never won La Liga, he's never won the Champions League. He's never won the Euros. So I'm going to have to put him into S tier. As I said, we aren't going purely off of trophies, but they do play some role in a football player's career. Now, Griezmann, it's so sad. He had his heart broken so many times. He lost the Champions League final in 2014. He lost the Champions League final in 2016. And he missed a penalty. He hit the crossbar on his penalty that he had that would have probably won the game for Atletico Madrid. And he lost the Euros in extra time when Eder scored an absolute piss missile to send France packing. And fortunately for him, he was able to win the World Cup in 2018. And now we're going to dive into Griezmann's skills. Because Antoine Griezmann, he isn't the biggest, he isn't the strongest, he isn't the tallest, and he definitely isn't the fastest. So what makes him so good? His all-round ability is so good. His passing, his dribbling, his shooting are all on insane world-class levels. And that is how he's been able to stamp himself on the game. He's an Atletico Madrid legend. He's a France legend. And still today, he's putting up great numbers in the La Liga. And I hope with all my heart for him that he somehow manages to win La Liga, because he's been in that league for, I'm not sure of the statistic, but probably about 15 years. And that would suck if he didn't win one. So Antoine Griezmann is an S-tier striker. Next up is Edinson Cavani. Now, Edinson Cavani for me is not good enough for insane, and definitely not good enough for unmatched God. But nevertheless, he is still an insane striker. Well, not insane, but he is a great striker who's going into S tier. His finishing ability was amazing. His positioning ability was amazing. And his heading ability, god damn, he was amazing. He is a player that I feel like is being forgotten by the world of football. There just seems to be a handful of players that just get forgotten after they retire. For example, Mario Mandzukic was one of the world's best strikers, and now he's just not really remembered at all. Edinson Cavani, I think, is going down that path, unfortunately, but he's still an S-tier striker because he won 6 Ligue 1 titles, he won a Serie A, and his finishing ability is out of this world. Edinson Cavani, S tier. Next up, we have the 2022 Ballon d'Or winner, Karim Benzema. Now, I have actually thought about this for a long time, and I'm putting him into unmatched God. The amount of accolades that this man has is insane. He won 5 Champions Leagues. That is crazy. He won 3 La Ligas, I'm pretty sure, and he was living in Cristiano Ronaldo's. He won 5 Champions Leagues. He won 5 Champions Leagues. And he was living in Cristiano Ronaldo's shadow for years and years and years. We all knew he was amazing. But once Ronaldo left, boy, he became a new beast. The 2022 Champions League was a joke. Go watch some highlights from that campaign. The amount of clutches he pulled off. He scored at least 2 to 3 goals every single game. Karim Benzema is an unmatched god of our generation. Next up on this list is Mauro Icardi. Now, I know this is random. I literally thought to myself striker, and whoever came up, I put on this list. Anyway, Mauro Icardi is, compared to everyone else, I don't want to say B-Tech, but he's a B-tier striker. Mauro Icardi, he won 2 Ligue 1 titles, but he definitely wasn't in his prime then. His prime was when he was in Serie A. Unfortunately, he never won the Serie A because he was playing during prime Juventus's reign over the whole of Italy. But he did win 2 Serie A Golden Boots, which really amplifies that he was quite a great striker. But he doesn't have too many accolades. He's quite a good striker. Other than relationship drama, he is a B-tier striker. Next on this list is Erling Haaland. Now, Erling Haaland is going into A-tier, only because he just hasn't had enough time. He will be an unmatched god by the end of his career, I am certain. But for now, he's an A-tier striker. He has won a Champions League, he has won a Premier League, he's won a Premier League Golden Boot. His accolades are crazy, but he quite simply is not good enough to go any higher as of yet. Erling Haaland, an A-tier striker, with the potential to be an unmatched god in the future. Now, last but not least, Roberto Firmino. I think he's really underrated, but subconsciously, I can't put him in S tier. I do not know why. I think the conditioning has just made me think he is worse than he is, but I'm putting him in A tier. Roberto Firmino was a great striker for so long. He's so technical and he's so precise with everything he does. He's literally the best false nine in a long time. His abilities to drop back, help out with the build-up, and then always have the venom in him to score great goals sums up Roberto Firmino perfectly. Roberto Firmino, an A-tier striker. I'll never forget him, others might, but I love Roberto Firmino. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for high-quality football content posted 2 times per week. I'll see you guys in the next one.